Hey, this is Ree here. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It really helps me a lot. And thank you so much for checking out my website, paradxastrology.com. I am a professional astrologer and I can help you with anything. Okay, let's get into this video. And I just want to read this quote for you because it perfectly sums up how you can learn from yourself. It says, when a man progresses in his spiritual education during a meditative state, his electromagnetic body can be taken into other physical and consciousness worlds of light. There can be a received education beyond this physical world of reference, which enables him to synthesize multi-dimensional reality. So this is from the book Knowledge of Enoch. But I just think it really summed up it perfectly. I relate to this because I've learned astrology through my higher self, and I'm going to explain how that works. And I've explained it in videos, but I have a lot of new subscribers, so I want to explain in detail with more information of what's been happening so far and how I've learned different techniques. Now, people think that you can only learn from books. They think that you can only learn from other people. But your best teacher, your best guide, your best guru is always yourself. Now, sometimes that's hard to tap into, but it takes practice and it takes dedication to finding out who you truly are. And when you ask questions, it will deliver you the answers. What I do is mantras to all the nakshatras. So if you want to learn astrology or you just want to learn yourself, you can do certain mantras. Like if you just want to learn about yourself, you can do the mantras that correspond to your ascendant, all your fixed angles, and also all your planets, those nakshatras. You can do those mantras when the moon is in those nakshatras, and it will teach you about that planet. It will teach you about yourself. I do the mantras to all the nakshatras. So not only does that get you in tune with all the different possibilities, all the realms of how energy shows itself and presents itself, but it also gets you in line with time. It's very important to get yourself in line, correct timing. If you're off time, you can't see the future properly. You can't see the past properly either because you don't know where the present is. So that's the most important thing. Another thing is through the meditation, like I've been meditating for over 10 years, very long time. And through these meditations, it opens up doorways within you. And it's not that you don't know what you need to know. The information that you're seeking isn't outside of yourself. All the information that you seek is within. It's within you. It's just up to you to first get your body clean so that you can get correct information brought to you. But it's also about being able to release the veil. Everything you need to know, you can know, but you have to start opening up those energy centers and it will guide you. For example, I get taught techniques of astrology through meditation. How that happens is I'll do my meditation. I also am a practitioner of Kujian, which has helped me a lot too, which is using mudras, mantras, and mandalas in order to access yourself. So I use those as well, but you can use any technique. There's many different techniques. If you use these techniques and you ask. I asked, for example, the other day, I said, I wanted to learn more about how the occult and money work. So I want to understand more of the energetic side of the occult and money. So I sat there and I black out within 15 minutes and completely blackout. What appeared to me was a small person who seemed very wise and brought with fire in front of them because this was at the time of Baharni during the eclipse. So he will show up and give me information directly in my meditation. That happens right away. It will start telling me certain things. Also, the other way, if you don't get anything and you black out, you don't remember. Now, during my day, it will start telling me things. For example, it started telling me about looking at the transits of the divisional charts. It started telling me, look at these specific transits, look at this specific technique. It comes in like an aha moment, like, oh, let me check it out. Or I start noticing things. I start noticing patterns that I never noticed before because the veil has been lifted. And that will happen in your life as well. You'll start noticing things on people that you didn't notice before. You'll start noticing patterns of people. You'll start noticing your own pattern. Oh, wait, I do that because of that? I didn't know that. And once it starts unraveling, it's because the veil is being lifted, and that's how you ultimately learn. It will teach you absolutely everything you want to learn. It just takes dedication. It's like if you were going to read a book, you got to dedicate yourself to reading that book and understanding it. Well, dedicate the time to understand yourself. How do you think people learned before books? Books do help us 100% and will help bring the symbols and the synchronicity that you need in order to really understand what it's talking about. It could bring it through, you just happen to flip onto that page, and you thought it was a coincidence or you thought it was an accident. No, you asked for it. And that's what happened. So if you can actually teach yourself through these techniques, and there are different high level beings that if you spend dedication and you spend enough time in meditation, it will show you. That's why the occult is hidden to those who aren't ready to do the work. That's why you see people always say the Vedic astrologers are more precise. And that's because you're talking about the ones who are doing the meditations. Because you have to know time, and you can't know time unless you know time within. You have to know everything is rhythm, right? So you're going to have to get into the rhythm of your body in order to understand the rhythm of the earth. If you don't understand your body or why you're here, you're going to be giving a lot of predictions that are out of fear, out of lack, things like that, and not out of strength, because you're just reflecting your own weaknesses on all your clients. So astrology is not linear, and life is not linear. And that's where people get confused a lot of the times. They forget the other side, the metaphysical side, the esoteric side. There's many different things happening in many different dimensions at one time. And you have to access all of them, not just the physical, in order to create things. The same as if you want to create something in your life, if you want something to happen in your life, you must go into those dimensions and create it first, right? That's why imagination happens. First you imagine it and then you create it. But if you go in a deeper state of imagination, such as meditation, and you play that out, it will happen. That's how you create. That's how you manifest. And if you put emotion in it, you feel it as if it's happening, and you do that in meditation, that will bring about results right away. So that's why you will be taught what you need to be taught on the inside, and you can create whatever you want on the inside. We do all this work on our physical body, right? We do all this work in a workout or take care of ourselves and all this stuff, but then everyone forgets the inside. How are you taking care of the inside? Because that will determine your success. It's not linear and it's not physical. Everything is a consciousness. So if you don't have any money, if you don't have resources, because I've been there. I've made tons of money in my life, but I've been broke, like having no money to eat. I've been there. I know what that's like. And I had to access my higher self in order to get information. You can do that too. So don't think that because you don't have money or you don't have resources that you don't have anything. No, you have a lot. You can do everything on the inside. When I was in the music industry and I wanted record deals, I made them happen in my meditation. I had no money. And I thought that was my way out, so I meditated. Now I realize that wasn't my way out at all, but I did manifest what I wanted. So be careful what you wish for and have the knowledge before you start just asking for things out of ego, because it will happen. So that's my short video. Okay, I love y'all, and see you next video. Okay.